Already jammer on jammer action. Made in America takes a hard dive into the middle of the pack. Just Carroll sitting back looking for a hole, having a hard time. Made in America trying to fight her way around Holly Hartley, and she gets it. Lead jammer, Made in America for the nap down. Oh my goodness, Just Carroll does clear the pack now, but Made in America is back and she dives through.
Oh my goodness.
Hauls it from the floor after a hard fall onto the inside line.
And she's right back up.
4 to Naptown, 0 to Charm City. Nuck and Futz takes the start for Charm. And that is G-Rocket, wearing it from Indianapolis. And an official timeout.
Hope I didn't start any bad feelings with that introduction I did. I didn't mean to cause any hate or anything.
They know what they did.
Anybody feeling sad about that? Should we have an official timeout and talk about douche nozzle's dick? No?
Let's just say that Indianapolis loves Baltimore sports so much, sometimes they take it. It's kind of a compliment.
I'm not sure if our out-of-town visitors realized it. They could be forgiven for thinking that something that happened approximately 100 years ago could be something that the citizens of a city could make, citizens of a city with maybe a handful of bigger problems.
I'm sure we will get payback when we play Cleveland's roller derby team.
Also, roller derby. Holy cats. Wow. G-Rocket just rocketed herself right through the middle of the pack on sheer force and quick feet. Nuck and Futz is looking for a juke around and she gets it.
Not just force, thrust.
Yeah, G-Rocket gets through a disorganized pack very easily there the second time.
Wait a minute. I was about to say, there were a lot more than 5 white shirts out there.
That's how they distract predators.
Blue Messiah takes the start for Naptown up against Just Carroll. I think Carroll's got a cheering squad.
Oh my God, the Blue Messiah.
Pulled to the back.
This is a savage pack, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy God.
It started out all friendly and gentle, but now look at it. They're hitting each other. People are getting downright mean.
The beginning of the game is always interesting because it takes a couple jams for the teams to figure out, figure each other out.
To feel each other out,
yeah. And to kind of get on each other because playing the game is very different from warming up. You have to get your head in the game when you warm up, but every game feels completely different.
Especially
because of the playing field that you're on.
Especially because if you've never played a league before, ever.
Oh.
You can study their tapes, but it's not the same.
Nearly a minute into the jam, and we finally have a lead jammer, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like Charm trying to reform, Naptown trying to keep them split up. They have chosen a difficult skater to try to go to the back there with quick shot Kitty.
Blue Messiah mid-spin calls off the jam, bringing 5 more points to the Tornado Sirens.
Made in America takes the start. We have a power jam starting out for Naptown. They are down 1 blocker. But all Charm has is their full complement of blockers. No jammer. Looking at another official timeout.
So, do the girls of Naptown know what Naptown means here?
I don't know.
Because here, Naptown is Annapolis.
Oh.
Which has been around for much longer than Indianapolis. But not as long as Constantinopolis.
Constantinopolis changed its name again.
I like it when you play the long game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's Istanbulapolis now. Apolis. Istanbulapolis. Istanbulopolis, not Constantinopolis. I
Finding
don't know.
that absurdly funny.
I don't care if this official timeout never, ever ends. What other ancient cities?
So
are you talking
if
about?
you're from Annapolis, please don't be confused. These are not the Annapolis Roller Girls. There are no Annapolis Roller Girls. You should start the Annapolis Roller Girls.
But don't call yourselves Naptown, because that is taken.
If you play Derby and you're in Annapolis, you're probably going to DC or up here to Charm.
Oh, come on. There are DC suburbs that have their own teams. You can have your own team in Annapolis. Crownsville can have its own team.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right, we haven't talked about all of the sponsors, and now, by God, is the time to do it.
I really feel like listening to sponsors.
Can you leave a review for the sport of roller derby in general, or the Charm City Roller Derby in particular?
Yes.
Then there you go. Open up your smartphone and do it right now, because Yelp is a sponsor, so use Yelp.
Yelp will let you review anything. I've had my pants reviewed on Yelp.
Yep.
I was fair.
I think
Plenty
we
of
should-
opportunities to address my concerns. And you consistently
really all-
shut down the avenues of communication.
It's about improving service in the long run.
Exactly.
Dirty.
I'm all about service.
Arnie.
Yeah. I have a bad experience with your pants, and I
Hey, look,
tell
roller
8
derby.
other people about my experience with your pants.
Oh dear. Charm doing everything they can to hold back the power jam.
Oh my
But Made in
goodness.
America is out. Charm forced back to where Naptown has established a slow pack in the back.
Oh my goodness. The
Because they have
hesitation
stayed out
she
of play.
showed there.
Okay, I'm sorry. If you're the opposing roller girl, you do not go straight at Uvetta work.
You've got to learn that. You got to test the lines of defense.
Jess Carroll is going to force that pack back into motion. Made in America gets her points and calls it. That would be 4.
Naptown trying not to get too comfortable with their shutout lead at 22-0 right now.
Nuck and Futz.
Watch your mouth.
Out there up against Pussycat.
This is going to be a mean one, ladies and gentlemen. They just get more and more cruel as the night goes on.
Yowza.
Made
Up
in
against
America.
the arm of Free Radical, but she manages to hold on to it. Pussycat already in the back of the pack. Nuck and Futz manages to clear.
Pussycat's made her first scoring pass. She's got 4 points.
Looks like she is trusting her blockers because she is going for another pass.
Oh, nothing but runs into a bit of
Pussycat
trouble there
does-
with Asian Sensation. Gets shut right down and put to the floor.
Pussycat managed to continue her momentum right through that wall there. Ali be back taking the star for Charm. Up against 614 G-Rocket.
Ali B. Back's talent and fame has actually encouraged Arnold Schwarzenegger to re-enter the action movie business.
Thank you, Ellie B. Back.
I didn't really want that visual, but
There's one thing Mr. Schwarzenegger needs is continued
oh,
validation.
Loretta Scar's doing everything she can up there to slow down the momentum of G-Rocket. Number T2 finally clears it.
Dora the
Gets
Destroyer
around
forced
Dora.
to disengage. Loretta Scarts just throwing herself body and soul into G-Rocket.
A very clean hit from Free Radical finally does a job.
$35-0 Naptown. Blue Messiah and Nuck and Futz at the Charm City Kings camera line. Nuck and Futz lining up behind Blue Messiah like a quarterback behind. No, actually, it's kind of like the running back behind the quarterback behind the line.
Nuck and Futz up against Blue Messiah.
I still feel like they're about to start a musical number.
Nuck and Futz could totally be a 1,200-yard rusher.
Oh
Waiting
my
for their moment.
gosh.
Futz waits for a hole.
This.
Oh, Knuckle Futz with one to beat.
Almost. But don't
He is your lead jammer.
Knuckle Futz emerges from a meat grinder of a pack.
Scream if you believe in shit and fairies.
Scream if you believe in chicken fairies.
Chicken fairy. The chicken was just a problem.
What is
with
a
my
chicken
mouth.
fairy?
Oh my goodness! What was that? Blue Messiah just leaned in around the outside when the pack was busy trying to deal with Knuckle Futz.
Wow, Knuckle Futz forced to call off the jam.
I'm really confused. I did
5
not.
points for the Naptown Roller Girls Tornado Sirens. Let's all just calm down and catch our breath.
I'm so confused. I still don't know what a chicken fairy is.
Nobody knows.
I learned about all sorts of creatures by doing this job. Chicken fairies, Jesus Beaver.
No, never say it again. Number 76, Made in America, looking to fight her way to the front of the pack. In the meantime, Allie be back for the Charm City All-Stars.
One to beat. One to beat.
No, that's just Carol.
Bridge from
Just Carol, my
Naptown.
bad.
Naptown bridging that action so that she can't get the 20-foot call.
Oh my
Number 7,
gosh.
Dora the Explorer, is holding the pack together. Just Carol gets recycled to the back of the pack.
Wow. Just barely. Just Carol gets the lead jammer and calls it off.
I think it's worth pointing out right now that I Am Payne, one of Charm City's top players and captain, is benched with a shoulder injury.
She's captaining from the bench.
Yeah.
No action, but all inspiration.
That's definitely Hallie be back. Jamming for the Charm City All-Stars. Jeez, these packs are unlike anything I've
She
seen
keeps
yet.
her feet.
I would swear this is a championship bout, the way this is looking.
Beautiful from Pussycat there. Nice little assist, getting an extra action at the end. Allie be back looking for her hole on the inside. She gets it.
There we go.
4 points
Yes.
on the whistle.
Right under the noses of the foreign horde from Indianapolis.
Surprise.
Foreign horde?
Yes.
Naptown was anticipating that Allie would be stopped, but she managed to get through on a skate on the inside. Cleared the apex just as the jam was called. The
Grocket.
jam-
G-Rocket or Grocket? Okay. G-Rocket and Knuckle Futz at the Charm City Kicks camera line, pushing against each other with all the love of the world.
Oh, jeez. Again, people skating backwards. That's
Knuckle
so
Futz
scary.
is bulldozing the front of the pack. It's not exactly working yet.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
she goes
that's
down.
a risky run, man.
G-Rocket's out. Knuckle Futz up against the butt of... I don't see a number 2. That must be Dora. Knuckle Futz was the final contender. There you go. I am sure the Charm City All-Stars can use your encouragement right now. Allie B. Back takes the star.
You've seen what Allie B. Back can do.
Up against Made in China. You see what she can do too.
That's Made in America.
I'm sorry, Made in America.
You traitor!
Made in China is a former Charm player who now plays with Chesapeake Roller Derby, I believe.
Hey!
There goes Allie B. Back.
Allie B. Back is your lead jammer, ready to score first for Charm City.
She finds her own players first who have to completely stop. Wow.
Well, that wasn't what was
Was
supposed
that
to
a
happen.
0-0? Oh,
2
no.
points for Naptown.
2 for Naptown.
That wasn't the plan, I think. Blue Messiah and Just Carol for Jam 12.
And they're off.
Riptide, Dora the Destroyer, and Lethal Vixen in the pack for
Oh, God.
Naptown. Oh, there you go. You gotta take it.
Push,
back.
push, push.
Yes.
There she goes.
Why are you cheering? It's just Carol.
Carol is so unassuming and so athletic and very surprising. She will smile at you and joke around with you, and she seems so casual, and then she just kind of, you know, knocks you down.
Yeah, she's not the aggro in your face.
She's just Carol.
She's just Carol.
What was that?
Pushy Cat up against Ally B back once again. 2 full packs. Black in front, white in back.
I'm so nervous because I know what's
Now what
going to
this
happen.
means is that Ally is going to hit opposition first, and Pushy Cat is going to have a little bit of a screen going in where her opposition does not see her.
In the end, it's just a big
Takes the outside, risky, and it works. Olive Charm was screened off on the inside of the line. Very hard hit off of 6 foot. That was in your grave.
6 feet in your grave.
6 feet in your grave.
Holly go hardly in the penalty box.
I don't think that was a life-threatening hit from Enya Grave, but I'm no doctor, so don't hold me to it.
And Ochit to the penalty box.
5 points for Pushy Cat.
Battery operated with a little surprise move here. There is
Good
an
Lord,
equipment
this is
fail. Somebody lost a wheel. That's problematic.
4 more points for Indianapolis.
Naptown consistently taking the back of the
5.
pack here.
Now we have a timeout to iron out some, oh heck, there are any number of reasons.
G-Rocket up against Nuck and Futz. I think they are probably looking for the nut, because if a wheel came off, a nut had to come off first. I'm gonna hope that no bearings came out of that wheel. That's less likely. They usually need a little more encouragement than that. This is off of Ally B back skate.
Isn't the loss of a wheel sponsored by somebody?
It must be. It must be. Perhaps we should mention the CCRG All-Stars scrimmage fundraisers.
Okay.
July 28th and August 25th, those are Sundays. There will be mixed level open scrimmage practice specifically designed for local athletes and officials. These are skater events. Feel free to come by and ask us about these events, ask a CCRG skater, or check the website.
G-Rocket is your lead jammer on this jam, leaving 187 Nuck and Futz to try to catch up. In the meantime, the
Look at
Indianapolis
that box.
skaters are in charge of the pack, and they are intent on making it just as fast as they can.
Charm City now with 2 blockers. Holly just back from the penalty box. There is not much you can do as a single blocker on your own against a fast jammer, but there really is. There's nothing you can do if it's you, 3 opposing blockers, and an opposing jammer. You can just kind of flap your arms and try to be in the way a little bit. Charm choosing to take the front line. This is pretty old school here. It looks like battery operated and quick shot Kitty are erring on the side of trying to catch and do a little bit of offensive blocking at the end here to be able to see the lay of the land and ensure that they can stay together.
Now just Carol, she was up at the front. Quick shot Kitty's the sole line of defense against Made in America. No, she's been joined by battery operated, and just Carol
Kitty
sent to
pulls
the
him
penalty
out.
box. For I believe that was a forearm.
And back up to the front, battery operated quick shot Kitty really playing classic, beautiful control here.
We do not have a lot of skaters on the track, but look at what Kitty and Battery Operated are doing.
That's my wifey. Ow.
Made in America emerges, but boy, she paid a price.
All right. 614 G-Rocket back out. If it's working, keep doing it. 4v4 in the pack. Just Carol still warming the bench.
Chicken fairies.
Okay, 3.
Well, yeah, this is going to warm
It's
a
about
very
to
small
start, you
portion
guys.
of the bench.
And there goes G-Rocket going up against Holly Go Hartley and Free Radical.
Ow. Ow.
Lady Kaboom making
Ow.
sure that none of our little friends come rolling
Lady
up to help her.
Kaboom.
Now everybody's just going to wait for the next battle.
Ow.
Oh,
Ow.
geez,
Ow.
I am really uncomfortable.
Ow. God, Holly is just taking it in the face repeatedly here.
And off to the penalty box she goes.
G-Rocket out calls it.
And there we go.
Forcing the call by forcing her to the back of the pack. Wear him down. Seems to be the strategy out there. Nuck and Futz takes
Yes,
some
Thursday has a jammer again.
up against Blue Messiah at 3. 3 blockers for Charm, a full complement for Naptown. Holly Go Hartley still in the box.
Oh,
Naptown
my
starts
goodness.
to take the outside, a dive hit by quick shot. Kitty knocks her out.
Oh, Nuck and Futz, if she could just stay on her feet,
looking
but
for the outside.
it is not easy under these circumstances. And there you go, Blue Messiah is now your
There you
lead
go.
jammer.
Naptown trying to control the front, Charm trying to control the back. Battery Operator knocks her out and calls it 0-0.
Yes.
Charm City controlling the bleeding there. Just Carol takes the start for Charm. Number 69, Pussycat. Pussycat. It's really hard to say that without partnering up a little bit. Miss Pushy.
I'm purring.
Oh, okay,
I'm purring.
All right, Just Carol still in
You're
the back
snoring.
of the pack.
It's a really big
While
cat.
Pussycat trying to obviously push her way to the front.
Oh.
It's so hard to predict what's about to happen. This
Loretta Scarson, you better
explode
work holding
and
it up in the front, getting a
reform.
little bit of
Hold it.
offensive help.
Yes,
And she
Just
calls
Carol.
it. Just Carol obviously looking for a stronger advantage than she saw for that pass. Looks like Charm is just going to be looking for a strong lead jammer to try to chip that lead.
A couple of those 30-point jams we saw in the last bout, I think, are what they're looking for.
Yep. Well, you know, you get some penalty trouble going on, some tired players, and that can happen very easily. Yep. Kitty pulls her back, but she's out of play.
And yes, lead jammer is Nuck and Futz, number 187 of the Charm City All-Stars.
Made in America making the rounds as well.
Futz has got a good half of the lap here. Charm trying to regather, but there's some offensive help coming. I think that was Asian Sensation.
A point.
A point.
All right, this in, Ali B. Back's lost wheel was not simply a lost wheel, it was a cracked plate. Her truck is busted, so looks like she's benched for now. Unless anybody has a size Terminator skate on them.
Size T2.
If you're rolling, oh, here we go. Just Carol is your lead jammer for the Charm City All-Stars.
Quickly claimed, too. Uvetta cracking through to join up with Free Radical to try to hold number 614, G-Rocket. And they're doing quite nicely with it.
Yes. That is
One more butt to beat.
amazing play out there. G-Rocket, absolutely unstoppable.
Just Carroll swept off there by Riptide. Riptide is reminding me of Miss Marissa's Singleton Joy Collision a little bit. Something about the butt stick.
All right, no points in the last jam.
Marty's looking for action. He's looking
And
for scoring.
here it comes.
All right.
But here's when all the
Oh! N3 almost makes it around. Holly Go Hartley manages to hold herself inbounds to force her to stay behind her. And Green Blue Messiah still trying to wend her way to the front. She makes it. Nuck and Futz is still stuck at the back of a pretty speedy pack that is trying to pull her back. Naptown reforming. Charm blocking up and getting ready for the re-entry of Blue Messiah.
Wow, this is some exquisite blocking for the Tornado Sirens. For Nuck and Futz to be upright at all is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Nuck and Futz, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, I mentioned in the last bout that we would be looking a lot at forearm and elbow sorts of penalties. Here, I think the line that they are playing with is the back block. There's a lot of pushing from behind. That is legal because it is simply skating in contact, but skaters are falling down after being contacted. This is something that the refs have to look at really carefully and just simply make a call on. And the skaters respect that. I really do think that reffing is the hardest job in this game. Because it is hard. You're watching a lot of things at the same time.
Yes,
and you're not appreciating it.
Just Carroll of the Charm City All-Stars.
Off she goes.
Pushing Cat just gets out of the litter. I mean,
Just calls it off. Carol is a very experienced player. She's one of those people that's been around forever. And you can see it in her calm style and her ability to see strategy in a very meta way.
Allie B back takes the outside of the Charm City Kings camera line.
Yep, Allie always comes back. She comes back. This woman has come back from injury several times. She has robotic parts.
She went back in time and got her skates from the past. No, it's not there yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Her derby wife over
Still
here,
has Asian sensation.
Woo! Allie B. Back's derby wife, Federal Kill, is just about to lose her mind over here.
This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the jam that you look back on.
Allie B
Remember.
back goes straight through the pack. Calls it off.
4-point advantage for Charm there. That's one of the bigger jams for Charm so far this game. They shut out Naptown, gain 4 on the clock.
Slow but steady rally going on here. 5 minutes and a quarter left in the first period. G-Rocket and Jess Carroll at the Charm City Kings camera line. Jess Carroll moves from the outside to the inside and back to the outside.
This is
G-Rocket pushing that back.
too stressful to contemplate, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa!
Carroll with 3 white shirts to beat.
This is...
Just
He's
Carroll.
beat 2 of them.
They are hitting
And
each
he is
other.
winning.
G-Rocket still stuck behind a wall of black that has come almost to a complete standstill. The pack is still together, still very defined. And Carroll is through 1 to beat, and you better
points for the Charm City All-Stars.
Oh, Chit is not having it.
And another pass.
Wow.
Another 5 points for Charm City.
Sails right past Dora the Destroyer, who hates that. She's so angry when she's not destroying anything.
I want you giving it up for Pittsburgh. Oh, Chit, Free Radical. And who was our fourth blocker out there just now? They held that line the entire time, allowing Carol to get the point she needed.
13 for Charm City. They trail by what could just be a couple of jams now.
Got a timeout called by the Tornado Sirens.
All right.
Or maybe freaked out that they're very superstitious. When somebody gets 13 points, it's timeout.
Battery-operated Holly Go Hartley, Quick Shot Kitty, and Pharaoh Cat. Blocking and huddling with their jammer, Ali Be Back. Trying to keep his momentum going. As Made in America takes that star on her head one more time.
The officials are gathering to try to figure out how to bring the excitement level within a manageable level.
Because this crowd is getting out of control.
Listen to how loud the crowd is getting. I can barely hear myself.
You really can't come trackside. The seats down here are reserved for folks who paid for VIP tickets, but you would not believe how much more in it you feel down here on the floor. There are also a lot of players down here who love answering questions about the sport. So come on down and join us. Obviously, the Crazy Kid Corner down there is a great resource for you as well.
All right, Ali Be Back.
Oh,
The outside and the inside. And she's your lead jammer. She saw this coming because she's from the future. She also knew to take the outside.
She calls
On
it
a
as
single
she's pushed to the
shake.
inside line. I think that was a nothing jam, wasn't it? Nope, three to Charm.
Wow. Wow. There was everybody watching when that whole thing happened because it was crazy.
Just so you know, home field advantage works in roller derby. So when you're making a lot of noise, it does tend to encourage your home team. Malcolm Butts can hear you.
I can't really hear
She eats applause and blood.
I'm not sure if she can, if they're being loud enough.
And chocolate once a month.
Lead jammer, Naptown Blue Messiah,
Malcolm Butts still working on her initial pass.
looking for that opportunity. Wow, she's really being held at the back there. Single player. I think that's Newton Jean, yeah. Doing a great job trying to wear her down. Oh, but look who's back, Made in China. Forcing a swing hit off of You Better Work. Yeah, nuts. Nothing Fun seems to be keeping it a little bit thoughtful and opportunity. Looking for opportunity. All right.
Jam ends with Nugget Fut's trapped behind on enemy lines. Just like Owen Wilson.
2 points to Naptown on that one. Number 69, Pussycat. Pussycat. Takes that star. Charm Jammer, I can't see your back and I don't recognize your butt. It's Carol. Sorry, Carol. Here she goes.
She's so nondescript. Oh, and Naptown right back in the driver's seat. But just Carol can still keep scoring points if you just cheer for her.
And she's down. Has to allow the pass. Out of play. Number 105, Majestic. Forcing just Carol to get back into the back of the pack. Charm seeing what's happening with Made in China following them. Oh no, that's Pushing Cat, sorry. How could I forget? Number 69 is Pushing Cat.
So Just
40
barely.
seconds on the
Wow,
period clock.
Pussycat. 10 points to Naptown out of Pussycat. Charm was sealed almost entirely on the inside line there. Now they have reformed. All of their blockers are back to the front again. Trying to hold Pussycat back. Hollygo, Hartley, Ochit. Wait, the Loretta Scars and Just Carol. Fred is from Viva. Some of those specific outfits are being sold in this building tonight.
And we have Made in America going up against Ali B. Back, who is back in action after having her skate repaired by borrowing a part from Flux Incapacitator, a fellow time traveler. They always stick together, you know. Made in America, lead jammer and immediately calls it off upon entering the pack. Does not get any points, so that's 0-0. So if you're just now sitting down to watch the second half, don't worry, you did not miss any points.
Nuck and Futz and G-Rocket lining up to take it. Charm is taking this to old school derby there, lining up with the pivot line, forcing Naptown to be a little bit confused. If you had seen roller derby up to about 2 years ago, everybody would have been lining up on the front line, but then that stopped. G-Rocket zooms up to the front. Nuck and Futz forced to push her opposing players up into the action.
You better work moving up to join.
Trying to slow
Holly
it
go
down.
hard with Free Radical. Free Rad is still the last line of defense. Still able to engage, but there it goes. Your lead jammer, number 614, G-Rocket, and the Tornado Sirens. Nuck and Futz is not out of the running yet, though. She is a one more. Well, she did have one more blocker. Forced to the outside. She gets reabsorbed into the pack. In the meantime, 5 points for G-Rocket goes to the Naptown Roller Girls.
Get that? That's awesome.
Again, this pack, no different from any of the other gyms we've seen thus far. A solid rout, a brawl, a Donnybrook.
G-Rocket nearing the pack again, dives past a group comprised mostly of her friends, and now is stuck in the bulk of the pack, finds a line on the inside.
We don't know that they're friends. They're co-workers.
Buddies, teammates.
They could just be doing it for the paycheck.
I bought one. I feel bad being
Great
late.
solo job by Loretta Scars, waiting for Lady Kaboom's help.
All right, 102 to 34 is the score. I believe. Well, we certainly have Mr. Pistol engaging with the referee crew. We're offering some helpful suggestions about how to maybe improve their efficiency. And here we go, Made in America once again jamming for the Tornado Sirens. And she is lead jammer and the only jammer on the track. Guys, Nuck and Futz serving out some remaining time in the penalty box. So now Charm City just has to, well, maybe next time. Gotta try to stop number 76, Made in America.
Nuck not getting any offensive help from her friends, but there's not much they can do from in front like that. Oh, shit. Pulls number 76, Made in
Yes,
America back.
Nuck and Futz is through, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to begin scoring points. Made in America calls off the jam, 34 to 112 the score. Ali B. Back returns for the Charm City All-Stars.
My last night, I'll give it
going up against Blue Messiah,
We're gonna get fired for doing it. We're talking.
the saddest Messiah of all. Blue Messiah going up against Quick Shot Kitty, Imperial Cat. Quick Shot Kitty sent to the penalty box. And lead jammer, number N3, Blue Messiah. Maybe that'll cheer her up.
Allie with one to beat. Ow. Surprise blocker.
Both Asian Sensation and Willa Hofland ganging up on Ali Be Back.
There she goes, Blue Messiah clears the pack, gets her 4 points. Allie Be Back not far behind her. The pack is pretty split here. We've got Charm holding the back, Naptown in the front. They are reforming. And there were no points for that. She did not manage to pass anybody legally. She was out of bounds.
If you've been watching the lightning outside, feeling the thunder, you can see that this bout has been excessively violent and exciting enough to get the Norse gods themselves all whipped into a fury.
But don't feel bad about our visiting team as they leave in this weather, because they'll just become wet naps.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I hope you've had
That's
those
not
beers.
a
Yes,
3
Miss
out of
Christina,
5.
really.
That was a 3 out of 5 stare down from the stats bench on that one.
Jess Carroll with instruct. Yes, she is your lead jammer for the Charm City All-Stars.
Pushy Cat is out. Allie Be Back, nope. That is Helen Go Hartley doing some offensive help. Jess Carroll gets her 2 points and calls it.
You know what it's called when Naptown? You know what their families are called? Napkin.
Oh my God, he's still going. And what's even worse is I'm trying to come up with one now.
No, come on. There's
Napkin is good. Napkin's good. What?
Ali Be Back versus
Wait.
G-Rocket.
You know what their junior roller derby name is called?
What do they call
Because
their
we have
junior-
junior roller derby here in Charm City.
Nap
I bet they
time?
have it too, and it's probably called Kidnap.
I was thinking nap time.
It's Kidnap.
About to get started again.
Also,
trying
beef
to-
jerky.
Oh, they're trying to stop Ali Be Back by building London Bridge right in front of her. Ali Be Back, has the potential to get ahead, but ends up recycled all the way back. And, oh my goodness, 614 G-Rocket sent to the penalty box as Ali Be Back gets lead jammer. The only jammer on the track belongs to the Charm City All-Stars.
Ow.
Wow, and she's finally free of the pack. Ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right.
Ali Be Back.
Allie Be Back. She needs applause and metallic parts. So avoid throwing things at her, but clap a line. Oh, come on, people.
Forced
That's
to
not
go
a lie.
all the way back, the indignity of it.
Now what?
Ali Be Back, tired of these mind games, calls off the jam. And yes, full of baloney.
Oh! No wonder he had to go. Obviously, there was some cheer required.
Hi! Been a while since I've been here.
Hey, Maloney.
Miss my All-Stars.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
It's good to see you around. What, have you seen Yolanda?
Yeah.
How's she doing? Still in the thing?
Jess Carroll is the only jammer on the track, and she just breaks free through the line of defense built by the Naptown Roller Girls, and
And away she
gets
goes.
sent to the penalty box for cutting track.
Since we got married, I've been keeping her busy.
I'm sure you have, because you're full of belonging.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now, G-Rocket back on the track, ready to plunge into the abyss and emerges already to get lead jammer. Missed the 7th jam of the half. Five points for number 614, G-Rocket. And she's going back for more, strangely enough.
That would have been Bops, I think. No, Hittsburg, number 6, you're right. Quick shot, Kitty, Lady Kaboom, and Free Radical trying to claim the line. Naptown loves the back of that line. They had the advantage of being closer to it in the last half, but now Charm has it.
My question is, if they love the back of the Charm City Cakes jammer like so much, why do they not simply marry?
There are a lot of really nice butts in the Charm City All-Stars. Pardon me, but yes. Made in America, solo star.
Glad you were the one who made the comment about all the nice butts, not me.
And Made in America, now your lead jammer.
Riptide back from the pack, and just Carol is out. She is not lead jammer. That honor goes to Made in America, who has called it off. Quick
39.
shot Kitty crawling off. Bad news.
All right, we're back to 2 jammers. Blue Messiah and Nuckin' Futz.
Quick shot Kitty is asking us not to take her to the vet.
And because she's geek, she is laughing at that one.
Here we see another churning, roiling mass of hate
Nuckin'
and
Futz is
suffering.
inside it. Blue Messiah.
Oh my
Still stuck
gosh.
behind a wall of black. Battery operated, trying to clear one lapse for Nuckin' Futz. Nuckin' Futz left to her own devices.
Yes! Oh my
Just
goodness.
fine.
Lethal Vixen forced to disengage, and an improper procedure keeps Nuckin' Futz from getting lead jammer. Then Blue Messiah gets lead jammer and immediately calls it off.
These entire benches flood the line. That's a lot of players.
Charm City keeps getting beat up. This time, oh shit, almost had to crawl off the track.
Yeah. A little bit of strategy confusion. The 4 full pack out of Charm is taking the mid-front. Naptown sticking to the back. Force Allie back to look for a hole.
Always get free beer. All you have to do is ask.
Oh boy.
They just
Manages
didn't
to
have enough
almost
money.
find one when we lose a Naptown player to
Oh
pass.
no! Oh, terrible tragedy. Pussycat has been sent to
Oh,
the penalty
Naptown.
box.
Leaving a power jam for Ali back.
Naptown loses 2 to the penalty box.
Joined by Scorpiopathic. Goes for a 1-minute therapy
I
session.
didn't know if that was just something Ace did.
Charm leaving it up to Ali back to find a way through. There goes Loretta Scars trying to do some offensive
Oh,
blocks
my
there.
goodness.
Lead her through some holes.
The hits just keep coming. Majestic.
Did you say something about greasy holes?
No,
Fierce.
I did not say anything about
Fierce
greasy
shoulder
holes.
block to-
Oh my goodness, Ali back. Oh my goodness, Ali back.
Ali back makes her way
Oh, my
past
goodness, Ali
Majestic
back.
one more time.
That's the beginning of a rally.
No conversation.
Ali back. Ali being pulled to the back of the pack. Ali calling it. Ali enjoying the jammer advantage on the next jam for Nuckin' Futz. Gets to start it solo.
Part of the Charm strategy might be using the War of the Worlds plan, where the people from out of town show up and at first it's a bloodbath, but eventually they succumb to the Baltimore diseases that we've all got immunity to.
Obviously.
So just tick-tock.
Holly Go hardly swings straight across to try to make some holes. Nuckin' Futz forced against the faces of her opponents and manages to get that hole. Charm pulling the pack back, trying to slow it down. They're going to be forced to re-engage at some point, but Nuggin Futz is just left to her own devices up there. No offensive help. And generally that does work. Letting the jammer, the style of play has been getting much more aggressive for the jammers. The jammers are being allowed to push against the back of the pack a lot. So teams are tending to more defensive play, to more pack stick together and let the jammer do what the jammer has to do. So it's left to strategery to split the pack, to force the rules to allow the jammer forward. That and just the gut of her own thighs.
All right. Charm City is at a blocker disadvantage here. Just Carroll is trying to buy some time by attacking her opposing blocker, G-Rocket. But now, battle has been engaged and G-Rocket comes out as your lead jammer. Just Carroll cannot make it past Majestic without committing a penalty and being sent to the box. Right. 5 points.
I saw G-Rocket duck out of something amazing. She squeezed through an armpit or something.
She keeps doing that.
That was not a euphemism for something. Should be, but it's not.
It was a euphemism for everything. 5 more points. Go to the Naptown Roller Girls, Tornado Sirens.
Sharknado Sirens.
I love that Sharknado happened. That a bunch of people just got together and said, you know what, let's just do it.
I still haven't
Let's
seen
do
it.
it, man. I haven't either.
Okay, we are currently under a dangerous thunderstorm alert.
Yes, flash flood warning, and we are in the floodplain down here.
If
Be
the,
careful.
I've never seen dangerous thunderstorm alert. That's a terrible, if the tornado sirens brought an actual tornado with them, I think that's kind of crossing the line.
Oh my goodness. Made in America, knocked out by a combination of quick shot Kitty and Holly Go Hardly. Battery operated, assisting there on the, oh my gosh. Wow. Scrappy, 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 Just Carroll! Made in America lead jammer is nearing the pack again, a very disorganized pack, I might add, which is to the advantage of the jammers. If people are disorganized, she can find holes, she can use her speed. But Holly Go Hardly's rear end stopped her, she called the jam. All right. Nuggin Futz versus Blue Messiah on the jammer line. I think I see 3 versus 3? No. Nope. 4 for Naptown, 3 for Charm.
That is
I believe
correct.
that is Loretta Scars standing in the box. She has less than 10 seconds to go. She'll be able to jump in. Nuggin Futz just scanning the back of the pack, looking for any little moment that she can jump through. Oh, there she goes! If you leave the tiniest hole for her, she will take it. She's all angles, and she can fit sideways through a screen door.
Trapped in the back, making her way past Asian Sensation, who is in the meantime going to move up ahead of her. She's got to face Asian all over again. Now the
Both
two
jammers
blockers,
out.
jammers rather, yeah.
Marty, I keep looking at you and just seeing your thighs. It's very distracting.
Hey. I can.
All right,
All natural.
full
These are not
pack,
implants.
2 jammers. Allie be back and Pussycat. I see battery operated, oh shit, Holly Go Hardly. Is that Feral Cat out there? I think those are your knee pads. Yes. Naptown already taking up a pyramid strategy. One skater backwards to brace the pack.
Oh my
Strong
goodness.
strength advantage. It really wears the jammers out.
Now it's another huge mess. Allie back so
And
close to
yet,
the front,
oh
but
my
not
goodness.
close enough.
Strung out pack. Unfortunately for Allie back, it's all white in the front. Wow. Dora the Destroyer holding that backwards block for a very, very distressingly long time for Allie back. And look who has cleared it again. Pushing Cat has taken her pass. Allie back fighting two at the front. Clears it. Pushing Cat's back. Pushy, pushy, pushy. She's out. Naptown is enjoying this right now. 4-point pass, but to the penalty box.
Oh dear.
Looks like it was a block to the head or a block to the face. Allie is out. Past in your grave. Pack's so slow they're going backwards. It's a challenge. You cannot engage anybody if you are at a standstill or moving backwards. Allie, we are, wow, there is a bridge, but it's a very strung out pack. There is just a bunch of time wasting going on here. Allie forced back.
Oh, this so far she has to go and still get past. There we go, 5
Allie's
points for
still
Allie
going.
back.
Fueled by metallic, shiny things and applause, Allie be back, hits the back of the pack. She's already a couple points in here. And it is called out of time.
This is so exciting. My
Official
package.
time out from the stats bench.
This
The
is-
non-skating officials.
This is so exciting. My package is getting foggy.
All right, we're ironing out the details
They just had
as
to
we
straighten
speak.
out.
Is it time to get the crowd fired up?
I think it is.
Okay.
The officials just needed to straighten out some numbers to make sure their communication lines were clear. It seems like everything's good now. And there's some
All right,
bologna
everybody,
on the
come on,
floor.
make some noise.
Do you like bologna? If you like bacon, you may also cheer. If you just prefer to see that man run around in a bologna suit, then you should definitely cheer more because he is also fueled by applause. All right. Uh-oh. He's headed for the stands. It's going to get ugly.
Gonna get salty. All right, everybody.
Just Carol with a star in her head.
Yo, yeah, there you go. Bologna can navigate through lots of doors, so watch out. Bad news for your arteries. There's no escape, and we're about to get started.
Point clarification is clarified.
All is well, everybody.
Play ball.
Oh, and
Charm
just
pulls the pack
Carol
behind the line.
lunges forward and just gets clobbered like has happened every other single time.
Jammer
Yeah,
pushing
Just
pack is
Carol.
forced to the back of the pack. Just Carol gets lead jammer out the front. And roller derby is happening. 4 points to Charm.
No points to Indianapolis on that one.
Back within 100 points. Nuck and Futz with the star. Up against G-Rocket. I see 3 versus 3 in the pack. Charm in the back.
So out of shape.
It might be your diet, Baloney.
Yeah.
advantage of a disorganized pack, jumping right on through.
Yes. 5 points for Nuck and Futz.
Applause and blood, people, applause and blood. There she is. There's her ankle.
That's 10 points in this game.
She wants her speed. Speed is the jammer's advantage. If you're already moving faster than they are, they can't stop you, and she calls it!
14 points for the Charm City All-Stars.
The biggest jam this game out of the Charm City All-Stars. CCRG enjoying the rally.
That was a jam so fantastic you could call it Smuckers.
You absolutely could.
Smuckers is my jam.
Oh, God. With a name like Smuckers,
With a name like Smuckers, it has to be good.
it does have to be good.
They're not a damn sponsor,
Okay.
can it?
Whoa, there are things happening. Also, roller derby.
We need a jelly
Alley
sponsor,
back!
fast.
Alley B at the back of the pack. Oh my goodness, Baby America is cleared as lead jammer. Strung out pack, Alley B back finds her hole finally, so that Made in America is coming back into a disorganized pack, but she takes out Loretta Scars. Charm reforming in the back, letting Alley in through, and looking for Made in America.
Allie's got one less Nuttown blocker to pass this time as their pivot is in the box.
Yeah. Loretta Scars back in the back. The refs are getting a workout tonight.
And the violence continues. No one seems to have the nerve to just put an end to it.
Speaking of refs, the
God.
announcer table wants to make a shout out to Treble Damage. We are saying goodbye to Treble after a lot of time together.
Say hi to him at the after party, the Lighthouse Tavern.
Treble Damage has been managing the penalty box since the penalty box was invented.
He actually sponsors the penalty box.
He acts with authority.
Oh my goodness.
He acts with expertise. He's the most serious seeming person in the arena.
Free Radical is jamming.
Whoa!
She is barely in orbit.
Stepping carefully, so carefully, while the Naptown blockers huddle together for warmth. Three and a half minutes left in the game, ladies and gentlemen, as Just Carol takes the star for Charm City.
Have Pussycat and Feral Cat taken on each other yet this bout? I don't think so.
None of the Feral Cats. Oh, there we go. Lead jammer, Just Carol.
Just Carol. Just skating your face off.
Just awesome.
Holly go Harley heading for the penalty box. Just Carol heading for the
Speaking
penalty
of
box.
just awesome,
Oh. Held back a bit by Dora the Destroyer. Dora the Destroyer, Tenacious D. All right. Knuckin' Foots. And Pussycat.
Here we go. 5 seconds till the next jam starts. .187 Knuckin' Futz being locked out by Enya Grave at the back of the pack. And a final push sends number 69, Bushy Cat, to become lead jammer.
Whoa.
Bushy Cat gets another
Beautifully
5
fed.
points.
Yeah. She just saw a wide open path, no wall, found her line.
As soon as she got those 5 points, we got another lightning strike outside. They are controlling the weather.
Nothing Fud's pushed over the inside line.
It's not what I'd call sporting. Free Radical pushes Pushy to the outside, forcing her to backtrack.
I'm eating a lot of beef jerky, and I'd like to recommend that everybody else here do the same. Beef jerky. Bad decisions table. Yummy.
I'm getting the meat sweats.
Right? Sriracha flavor is really nice.
This, in all likelihood, will be the last jam. There's, you know, some crazy way that it could. No, I don't think it could. It's got to be the last jam.
All right, people, stand up. This is the final jam.
G-Rocket and Just Carol.
Stand up and make some noise. Let's end this thing Charm City's way. Just Carol's fighting for you.
Wow.
She's got 2 to beat.
Oh my gosh,
She's got
finally
1 to
gets past
beat.
Majestic. Kenya Grave is holding her back, and the lead jammer is
G-Rocket is
G-Rocket.
your lead jammer. Just Carol right behind her.
The game ends on the clock of the jam, not on the game clock. The jam ends the game.
And that's the jam.
That's it. That is it, ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen.
Your unofficial final, 196.94.
It is not official, but I think that we can rest assured, Naptown is taking this one home.